Okay, guys, welcome to the channel. Welcome to Blue Point TV. I guess we'll talk about the Chelsea win against Wolves. Obviously, the game ended 3-1 in favor of Chelsea. It was Chelsea 3, Wolves 1. And for me, this is really an important win for Chelsea. At this moment, now Chelsea are in fourth position after this win. In the table in the league, they're in fourth position after this win. So the team needed this win to, bring back the confidence back, bring back the belief back, knowing that the Chelsea next game will be against Manchester City. Chelsea will be going away to Manchester City, so they needed this win. So for me, that was a very good win, from the team. Now let's talk about the game because for me, I feel like Chelsea started the game very well. From the first half, I feel like minute one till they scored, I feel like they were the better team. They played well, they controlled the game well, you know. And then obviously they made it 1-0 from Tosin. And after Tosin scored that goal, I feel like the intensity dropped. Chelsea did not really control the game in terms of how they were controlling the game before the goal. I don't think they controlled the game better again after Tosin scored that goal. And in football, if you don't really control games, you will give the other team opportunity, for them to score. And that was exactly what happened. Obviously, Wolves had their chance. They had a corner kick, set pieces, which they scored through the set pieces. Obviously, the goal that Wolves scored was a mistake through the Chelsea goalkeeper. That was Sanchez. I think he's the reason Chelsea considered that goal. He was supposed to punch the ball out, but then he wanted to hold the ball, he wanted to catch the ball once, and then he dropped the ball, which they used it to score. And we know Sanchez, it's in him to make mistakes. He has been doing that since he has been at the club, making mistakes. So this is not the first time anyway that he has made mistakes that led to goal. Then it was really disappointing that Chelsea considered, you know, from that moment because it was almost the ending of the first half. And yeah, they made it. Wolves made it 1-1. Talking about Sanchez, because Wolves had another corner kick again after they made it 1-1. Then what he was supposed to do for that goal for Wolves, then he now did it in the corner kick. The next corner set piece coming that Wolves had, he was supposed to punch the ball, which he did it in the next goal. Because after Wolves scored, they had, I think, immediately they had a corner kick again after they scored. Because at that time, like I said, they were controlling the game after Chelsea made it 1-1. I feel like Wolves started holding the ball better. But then Sanchez, like I said, did the right thing by punching the ball out. Then the first half ended 1-1. The second half, I feel like Chelsea came out strong in the second half. They were controlling the game better in the second half, played better, pressed better in the beginning of the second half. And then they made it 1-0 through Marco Corella. Then talking about Marco Corella, for me in the first half, he wasn't in the game in the first half. I feel like he was struggling in the first half. His passes were off. He was giving wrong passes. I don't know, maybe because Sancho did not start that game. Because I feel like if Cucurella and Sancho is playing from that left side, I think they understand themselves better. The connection between Cucurella and Sancho, you see the give and take football that the two of them played there. So maybe it's because Sancho wasn't in the game in the first half. Maybe that's the reason why Cucurella was struggling because I feel like he's really struggled in the first half. Pedro Neto was really poor in this game. First half he was poor. Second half he was poor for me. Really poor in this game. And obviously Chelsea made it 3-1 from Noni Madueke. Yes, Madueke scored, but he was poor in this game for me. Really poor. I mean, he was really poor. I don't think he played in a good football in this game. So, but then with the team he scored. And talking about him scoring that goal was supposed to be for Chaluba. Obviously, it was a set piece. Chaluba had the ball, and I think that ball was going in. And Noni Madueke had to head the ball to make sure that the ball went in, which, to be fair, he did the right thing. Even if the ball is going in, he has to make sure that the ball is in. Just made it 2-1. Now, talking about Chaluba, I feel like Chaluba is one player that would help Chelsea in terms of set pieces to score goals through set pieces because this team is struggling to score goals through set pieces. Like the team is struggling to score goals through set pieces. So I think Chaluba will help the team in scoring those kind of goals because when he went on loan this season with Crystal Palace, I think he scored some couple of goals, maybe 2 or 3 goals for Crystal Palace through set pieces. He has also scored some couple of goals for Chelsea when he was playing for Chelsea, last season and previous season. So this is a player that I know can help the team in scoring goals in terms of set pieces. And talking about Chaloba, I feel like he played well. I think he was one of our best players in the game. Defensively, he was very, very good in the game. Chaloba, he really played well. Another player that I feel like played well again is Rhys James. Rhys James was very, very good in this game. Tackling his passes, how he was carrying the ball, he was confident with the ball. He really played well. That's to tell you how important Rhys James is to Chelsea. So let's just hope he will stay fit and give us this kind of performances, because we know what he can give, the team. Another player that I feel like played well again in this game is Moises Caicedo. I feel like he played well in this game as well. So like I said, the win is the most important thing. The win is the most important thing. For Nicholas Jackson, another poor performance from him. He did not play well, but he didn't really get much opportunity or chances in this game. He had one anyway in the second half, the pass from Sancho, which he missed. But he did not really, there was no much opportunity that fell to him in this game. But at the same time, his performances in this game was poor. Again, poor performance, in this game. But in all, good win from the team. Another player again that I feel like played was Jubre. I think he played well in this game. Because the coach took him out in the first half, but he played well. If Enzo Fernandez was to be fit, he will not play. There's a couple of players that are not available in this game, like Enzo Fernandez, Liverpool, Lavia. These are key players for Chelsea. So it's a good thing that the team managed to win this game, because for me this is really an important game. So it's a good thing that the team managed to win this game, after these injuries from these key players. So yeah, like I said, the win is the most important thing. Obviously, Chelsea next game will be an important game against Manchester City. City looks like they want to start picking their form. Obviously, they won their last game against Ipswich 6-0. But I think Chelsea, if they can be clinical, if Chelsea can be clinical against Manchester City, they could get something from that game. Yes, City won the game, but I don't think they are there yet in terms of the City that will know going to that crazy run, winning 10, 13 games in a row. But obviously they won their last game 6-0, so we should be worried at the same time. But I still think Chelsea still are good enough to give them a good game. So yeah, your thoughts, your opinion on the game against Wolves is just the win for me. At this moment, like I said, Chelsea will be in fourth position now, winning this game. So if they can win against Manchester City, the next game, it will give the team some kind of momentum going forward this season, because that City game will be really an important game. So what's your thought? What's your opinion on the win against Wolves? And also, guys, if you're watching the video on YouTube, subscribe to the channel Blue Point TV. Like the video as well. It's really important. You like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and also like the video. You're also on Facebook. You can follow the channel Blue Point TV. Share the video as well. Thank you, guys. Stay safe. I'll see you again.